I signed up to join the Army. And not only I got my bachelor's and master's, but I got my husband.
I didn't expect the woman that I was going to meet was going to be another soldier.
For last 8 years, 10 years, that Tim and I in both joint effort to preserve history and honor World War II veterans, especially World War II veterans of the 3rd Infantry Division.
The 3rd Division was the most decorated division in the war, World War II.
World War II.
Had the most time in combat in Europe, had the most casualties, all these things. Army's most decorated division didn't come across at Normandy. It came down in the south of France and fought its way.
We were at this particular ceremony commemorating 60th anniversary of a liberation of a certain village in France. And at the time, the French DOD was giving out souvenirs to everyone. And on that souvenir is a map of France showing only the French unit coming from Normandy, only French unit coming from the southern France. There was no mention of Allied units, including US or 3rd ID, who played a major role coming from the southern invasion. So Tim and I decided we need to do something. So we looked at our 3rd ID history book and identified about 250 villages or cities or communities. And we sent 250 letters to the mayors, asked them to place plaques by means of honoring our soldiers who are still alive, or a lot of them are gone since then. And some mayors came back and said, yes, please do come back, because we have not seen 3rd ID patches since World War II. So we start going to these villages and placing plaques. So we conduct historical seminar. We invite historians like Tim and other historians to give facts, and then invite veterans to share their personal testimonies. It's fantastic. And some of the veterans, and this is a success, when the veterans say, oh, that's why I was there. Now I know why my role at that time, 1944, is important. When we present the whole perspectives to them, it really makes me feel, yes, we did it. The Army Museum is the place to share that story. You can actually reflect every single person's, their legacy and their history. This is the place.
Yeah, and these soldier stories.
Yeah.
If you die and you didn't tell your story to anybody to pass it on, your story will be lost, and everybody deserves to have their story heard. There's nothing as fulfilling in your life as being a soldier. Mm-hmm. And once you've had that excitement and the brotherhood and the challenge and all that stuff, your life is just not the same.
This is Joe Mantegna. The U.S. Army is proud of all its soldiers and individual stories of loyalty like this one, and they should never be forgotten. Join me to help build the National Museum of the United States Army, a tribute to all American soldiers and dedicated to telling the story of the U.S. Army from 1775 until now. To learn more, go to armyhistory.org.